person that she bullied on Facebook so much mpaka huyo mtu karibu ajiue. Ati hapa TikTok ajabuli watu. And then you are there sitting hoping it's someone else, that someone else suffered more bullying than you. And then you realize it is you. You know, she says, I bullied Jacqueline Ombewa so bad on Facebook. It got to a point that I thought she was going to kill herself. And I had to stop. I had to retreat. And she's boldly saying this on TikTok. She's boldly saying this on TikTok. And you're just wondering, why are TikTokers not questioning this? Why are they not questioning this?
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
The documents, so I am hoping that she will be here shortly, but if at all you're closer to her, and by that I mean you can give her a quick telephone call and help the court, please do that for us. Thank you. Otherwise, Your Honor, this case that we have in front of us involves Conqueror Queen of Lions just as much as it does Mr. Idingori. So I think that's why he is requesting that the Queen of Lions be here as well. Yeah. So let me find her very quickly, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, as you are finding her, I will also request when you're back, please give a brief, brief me and brief the council, so that we can also see how we are going to proceed as we wait for Ms. Conqueror, who is the second plaintiff. Otherwise, guys, it's been nice being in this court and being your judge. I've interacted with a lot of people, and there are people I hold high in regard. Everyone else is here, whether they is welcomed, whether the accused, whether the plaintiff at one point. Keep on supporting us, keep on praying for us. I can see some people on my DMs. It has gone as far as some, sending presents to the judge. I appreciate, and I would love to use this platform to thank you, Sonke. I know she's gonna watch this because she was able to reach out to our sister, and it was so special to me. Apart from that, guys, the maturity and the dedication of everybody, even in the comment section, is well appreciated. I speak like this because, we didn't come in easily, but we are here today. And so we keep on that same spirit, because at the end of the day, we are one despite the conflicts on TikTok. So, guys, as we wait for Madam Prosecutor, I don't know, Sandy, do you want to say something? I was a bit concerned how you left the courtroom yesterday.
Honorable Judge, Sandy is still on doing the tea, but Honorable Judge and Honorable Court, actually, I would like to, commend you about your professionalism and also your articulation with everything, and also your expertise and like you express your learning and all that. So it actually, we actually can relate with it. But I would also want to say that, I'm here. Idingori doesn't know me, but I'm here in like wanting to also listen to the same story, because, people saying things that doesn't really make sense, and then so we'll listen to the both ends of the story, but I just wanted to appreciate this court and the professionalism that it has. And despite all the social media backlash and everything, that you guys have stood strong. And, I am in support of these courts and honorable judge and everybody. So, thank you for bringing me in. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, Your Honor. So I have yet again, sought our plaintiff, so hopefully she'll be here in a minute. Your Honor, do you wish for me to proceed with anything as we wait, or would Mr. Idingori be okay just beginning without the, yeah?
Because I was listening to his, humble request, and it really made sense, because two plaintiffs, both of them are supposed to arrive in court before the other would speak. And also I wanted you to give a brief of what the accused might have done. That way I'm able to direct if we should come in first with listening to the accused, or listening to whatever evidence has been submitted in your office. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Your Honor, thank you so much. Okay, so we have here Diana Rosokelo, who is the accused. Now, Your Honor, I'm going to really be fair and kind here. However, I am going to remain on the side of truth and justice. Now, Diana Ross is a Kenyan TikToker. Now, we all know who Diana Ross is, and she does hold platforms where she does, sometimes she will serve what you call tea, where she'll say, oh, I have some tea, I have tea, I'm bringing tea, wait for me till Friday, or wait for me till the 26th of this day, I have very hot tea that I'll be serving, So she does keep people in suspense, using like future dates or future, future times. So she does that. She will come on a live, or maybe she will open her own live, and she'll say, oh, by the way, set your timer. Yeah, set your alarm, 26th of September, 4 o'clock on the dot, Kenyan time, be here. I will be, nitamwaga chai. Yeah, wait for me till 30th February. Thank you, Shooting Star. Nitamwaga chai moto, okay? And then she will do something like, she will go on and say, oh, by the way, Rosso, good morning, Rosso, are you still there? Yeah. So she will use that tonation where she will keep listeners in suspense. In my opinion, I think she is a very good storyteller. I think that one I will give her, Your Honor. So one fine day, Diana did do exact same thing, where she came on TikTok and she did tell her listeners that she had chai. Okay, now, for a moment, I think the listeners were like, wow, so we are going to be indulged yes again in some nice tea. But unfortunately, the chai ended up being about Mr. Idingori. Your Honor, I am speaking as the prosecutor, but also as a TikToker who happens to know many TikTokers, especially the well-known TikTokers. I happen to know them well, Your Honor. I can be a very good judge of character, Your Honor, because I've been on these streets long enough to know most people on this platform and their motives and their with their characters as well. So, Mr. Idingori is somebody who is very supportive of many people. this gentleman did one time, just after realizing that he had helped so many people through gifting, he decided to create this big community where he was literally supporting people in matches, birthdays. You know, he did do a lot on this platform. So I know Mr. Idingori very well. And with his kind nature, he's a very kind, generous man. So one day, so when I had that story, that tea that was served by Diana Ross, I immediately was shocked. So the tea was like, apparently Mr. Idingori had been exploiting a woman in America. Okay, so it did not only involve a woman in America. I believe another woman, apart from the woman in America who happens to be Conquer, Queen of Lions. So apparently Mr. Idingori, according to Diana Ross, Mr. Idingori was using Conquer, Queen of Lions, to pay for his bills back in Germany. The Queen of Lions lives in America, and Mr. Idingori lives in Europe. So apparently the Queen of Lions was able to send Mr. Idingori money every single month to pay his mortgage and also to take care of his bills. So that is the tea that was served by Diana Ross. So when this tea was served, Your Honor, Mr. Idingori found out about it. And he was actually he lives in Belgium. Thank you so much. Thank you. So he was, I think he was a bit shocked by it because he refuted those claims, Your Honor. But so far, that is what I know. So soon after, Your Honor, the Conquer Queen of Lions, who is also a very quiet person. Mr. Idingori at least talks, but Conquer Queen of Lions is somebody who hardly ever talks. She hardly says a word. She is known as a gifter on TikTok, just like Mr. Idingori. Queen of Lions is a big gifter on TikTok, and she hardly ever says a word. She will sit on a live for hours, and she will not speak a single word. So by nature, she is very, very reserved, very, very quiet. So it was quite shocking when that day we woke up and Conquer Queen of Lions was live. We were all very, very shocked.
Hey, Daka,
Yes.
I was gonna ask you something. So, aside from his Latina medication, right?
I apologize, guys. So that is it, really. That is the story so far, Your Honor. So she had to go live and refute the claims, Your Honor. So it was a back and forth, but so far, that is what I can say. Thank you, Your Honor.
With that briefing, I think senior counsels, you will agree with me and all my learned friends on the panel section and this comment section. We might be looking at a case of giving false information for the purpose of ruining the reputation, whereby, the TikTokers, the other TikTokers users, the TikTok users are prepared earlier, so that this information can really go far, right? And so I would love to look at it in that manner, but as well, if it is not character assassination only or defamation only, we're going to listen to the both plaintiffs, and then we're going to see if there are other charges that are going to arise according to their narration and the nature of the evidence submitted in your office, Madam Prosecutor.
Yes.
But, in this manner, because you've given a brief explanation of the personalities according to you and according to what is in the public domain about the both plaintiffs, I feel that I would direct this court to listen to Madam Diana Ross recordings, if we may.
Okay, Your Honor, I have many of them. However, before I play them, Your Honor, We do request, I don't know if we can make the request to any member of the public who has also suffered the same fate in the hands of Diana Ross, to possibly be come in as co-complainants or even witnesses, if possible. I don't know whether that is possible, because there are many cases of Diana Ross doing the same thing with many other people on TikTok. So I don't know whether, Your Honor, that is a possibility. Do advise, please. Yeah.
Thank you so much for raising that up. Since this is a public court and it is a public, space, I want to believe that it is my duty as the judge to also, in as much as I preside on this case from a fair and neutral, place of my profession and my heart, I also want to say that members of the public in the comment section, in the TikTokers, domain, if you have the same complaints, I think it is well and good that this court session ends with, giving a verdict that is for the sake of everybody. Because even me sitting as a judge, I was on her platform. I appeared on a platform whereby she made allegations as serious as me undressing and selling some women at one point to men, something I've never done in my whole entire life. I have never held a woman and undress her and insist on selling her to other men. The allegation shocked me myself. So I know the character that we are dealing with, and I know what exactly has been, transpiring here. And I think we might be having so many injured people who are suffering the same in the name of tea. Kindly be comfortable. If I could have gone through it, then who are you? Who is Mr. Indigori? This lady is a character that is questionable, obviously, and I think it is time that we do this and do away with it. Please feel free, summon this lady for me to appear in my court. I promise that I'm going to be very professional with her. In as much as I might want to, bring in my case, this is not about me. It is about the two plaintiffs, because I have not filed it yet. And I believe I will not, because at the end of the day, we all know who this lady is. If you can summon that girl, that lady to appear here, because it is important she comes. We can't be having this every day.
Yes, Your Honor. I do have Mr. MC CRIES. I'm going to try and request him to appear in court. He happens to be a friend of mine. I think he may also have something to add to this case. However, guys, any person who may have a similar complaint, feel free to join the live. Feel free to request to come up. Thank you so much.
Honorable Court, I'm also already up here, and the same. I mean, like these malicious accusations that happens to people happen to me too. So but today I'm here in representation to support Idingori. But I would like to say that the same defendant that we're looking for has made malicious comments to me too. I'm a military person. We get tested for drugs randomly every single time. But she walked on different platforms saying, that can allow me to just say other words that she said, fear too, anatumia drugs, anatumia maunga, anatumia manini. First of all, I would like to also indicate that I'm a cancer survivor. So, I have been very resistant on drugs that even the doctors offer me, because I'm from Africa. I don't believe in all that, and I still believe that I can beat it without having to deal with all these things. But then this person like the same person, Diana Ross, stood on a platform and say onefie tu anakunywa maunga. I have never ever in my life, I swear on anybody's life, I mean I don't have anybody that is dead in my family to swear on their name. Kasema, like, you know, anavuta maunga and all these things. So these malicious accusations that this person always tries to make on people, and it's really hurtful because, you know, once she says it in a big platform and people are just like, true, Diana, true. Like, man, seriously, I can get tested anytime they want to test me. If kama ningekuwa na maunga, I wouldn't even be in that service at this moment, you know. So it's really disappointing and it's really hurtful to hear such words, because I came on social media to interact with people, to be, you know, to just try to connect with people and just to, you know, mingle with people. But to hear such accusations is unheard of even in my world. Like, I wouldn't even want my parents to hear it. I wouldn't even want my family to hear it. So is really, you know, so yes, I am glad that this platform is here. Thank you, prosecutor or judiciary, Lady Jacqueline. Thank you so much for bringing this, and thank you, Judge, Honorable Court, Honorable Judge. Thank you for bringing this, because now we can express all this, you know, without, because that's just ridiculous. Like, how could you just say that about somebody when you don't know what is happening? And I also have a case. You see this M right here, I'm bringing a case to the court with her, like the next, like immediately. If you guys have time, I have a case with her. We're gonna finish this right here today. Lady Jacqueline, I don't know if you are full with cases or if you have time.
No, I think we will. I think we will have time. Yes, we will. And in fact, what the judge can do, because we are still finding all the other witnesses, you know, the judge can even slot you before. Okay. Welcome to the court. Welcome. Thank you.
Because
good morning, Your Highness, and sorry.
Because it's only fair that I welcome the presence of M, just as I've welcomed the presence of everyone else. I will direct this court to listen. Madam Prosecutor, as you're finding the accused, I really want to accuse.
And I'm also finding, Your Honor, I'm mainly looking for MC CRIES as well.
Yes, please.
MC CRIES is a really good, yeah.
Honor, good morning, Your Honor.
Yes,
first of all, I would like to...
Hold on, I'm coming to you right now. Madam Prosecutor, can we get also Senior Counsel Githaiga and TikToker MC CRIES? As Madam Prosecutor is doing that, I believe we are here and we cannot, just sit and, look at each other. As Madam Prosecutor is getting ready, Calm in the Storm has brought out some parallel, complaint. And I feel that it is only fair, in as much as we had, we would wish to have the complaint first before we would, come and admit it in court. But since it has happened right before us, it is only fair that Calm in the Storm, you will, say your complaint. And if any of you, M and Calm, if any of you feels that there is need for you to come prepared, we can always set a trial another day or another hearing another day. But welcome so much, M. I understand you want to say something. Please take the mic and talk to us.
Good morning, Your Honor. I only wanted to let you know that I've had a conversation with Conqueror and she's unavailable today unless later on. At the moment she's working, so she won't be attending court, but she might if maybe during in the course.
Okay, thank you so much, that is so kind of you.
It's not about the Conqueror right now. I'm saying I'm bringing a case right now she's present in the court right now, and I want to address this right now because she's present in the court. Allow me, Honorable judge to address this, and I will tell you.
Okay, Your Honor, I'll request
Can
to
she mute
leave.
so I can say
I'll
the
request
story,
to
or
leave
are we
because
going to go back
the
and
case
forth?
will be in my absentia. I'm not gonna be available for that case.
You better run. You better run.
I'm not
because-
running, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
better
available
run.
for that case, Your Honor.
So you are
I'm only
available for
here
other
because
cases, but
of
you're not available for
Idigori
your
and
own case.
Conqueror.
Because,
I
like,
wanted to
you
actually
set me to
let you know
trolls. You
that
set me
the
up
same
for
accused
trolling.
person,
But now you set me
Diana
up for
Ross, has
trolling.
accused me of having a false identity in the UK, and for that, I actually want her to actually submit
All right.
some evidence that I
What set you
actually
up for false identity in the UK?
Yeah, I actually came to support Idingori and Conqueror with regards to what
No.
Dana Ross
Are you
said
talking
or
about
what
me
she
saying
accused
about
me for.
false?
Um,
I have a case, Your Honor, I have a case with him, and since she's present in the court, she cannot represent anybody. She's not fit to represent anybody
not
unless
representing
we sort
anybody.
out
I'm
our
just
case
coming,
issues.
or
But if
I'm
she's not
actually
gonna
here
mute while
to
I'm talking, you
actually.
see how she's interrupting me?
Okay.
You see how she's interrupting
I think
me?
And please stay on the
I have.
platform. I want to give a directive.
You see how she's interrupting me? I cannot even finish a sentence.
Keep your
I
cool.
cannot even finish a
Just keep your
sentence.
cool, please. Just keep your cool, my love. Thank you.
I can
Okay,
see that really, this is very
Windrose, keep your cool,
Yes.
keep your cool, darling. Keep your cool, please.
I can
Thank
see
you.
that this is very confrontational, and since Madam M has just notified us that she is here for, Diana Ross also as a potential plaintiff, in a court of law, you cannot settle disputes or hold each other at necks inside a court section of another case. So what I'm going to do, calming the storm, you are going to get a chance. You will get a chance a bit after we are done with this, because either you will come to us, you will come to Madam Lady Jacqueline, you will come to Judge Black Cinderella. We will admit this case because we can see your nature. It is already, you're already on your anger levels. And so these are things we would like to sort out so that you would be free and M would be free on another hearing. Because M has already told us Madam Conqueror's situation, she might come, she might not, but I think we are going to proceed, Madam Lady Jacqueline. Let us just proceed so that for today, let's have M as a plaintiff as well as someone
Yes.
Conqueror. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, I am in conversation right now with MC CRIES. Your Honor, there is just so much trauma and pain when it comes to the accusations of Diana Ross. It is really, really difficult for many of these people to face Diana on this all the things that they have said, that she has said about them. I'm just literally, currently talking with MC CRIES. We are talking back and forth on WhatsApp, and Your Honor, it is bad. It is really bad. The kind of trauma and the kind of pain that Diana has taken people through, some of these people through. I do hope that that one day, as a platform, we are able to get to a point where we agree on a way of engagement on the platform, because I personally, I'm not trying to persuade the court in any way. However, as also somebody who has been lied on, I've also had so many lies spoken about me, Your Honor, and I can imagine, for me, I may protect myself somehow by dismissing Diana. And of course, out of all these people on this platform, I am the person who may know Diana better than everyone else, you understand? So I'm able to dismiss her claims as foolishness. But for many people, all these accusations come with consequences. They come with real life-changing consequences. So, Your Honor, somebody like MC CRIES, even the mention of the name Diana Ross, already is a source of trauma. So I do hope, Your Honor, that you will help all these victims of Diana Ross. Possibly more of them may come today and tell you basically what the lies did to them. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that insight and for letting this court know exactly what we have in front of us. Extend my warm welcome to Mr. CRIES, MC CRIES. Apart from being a judge, let him know he's coming to a place, a platform of maturity. We don't allow judgment here. Nobody will cross-examine him in an accusative way. We do not intimidate, and we do not as well, cause further harm in their emotions. If they could, come, this is the chance to clear their name. And this is the chance for me to give a procedure. I think.
May I interrupt, Your Honor?
Express that I'm a bit scared as a judge, because with my professional training, I'm also a private detective, and I don't understand if this is just on TikTok, or one person could actually take a legal action against this lady. I would really love to do something about this aside from this court. I'm sick and tired of that. I really don't like this character that we have in this court. And me seeing that victims are even living with emotional trauma. I could imagine that this is a man outside there, but he just doesn't have the balls to come and express himself, meaning that the damages are really too much. I don't know why every time I want to do something about it outside TikTok, people tell me it's just TikTok, it's just a joke. How long do we say that? I think we will be able to answer that during this trial, but for now, without wasting further ado, Mr. Idigori, the mic is on you. On your own way, I've heard about you from Madam Prosecutor, but in your own way.
Demonic spirits. So these are basically all the things that MC CRIES says. I left all to God, he says. I left all to God. Okay, so he says for him, he has left Diana Ross to God. So thank you, Your Honor. That is all I wanted to submit. It's written a bit more, but some of it I will not read because it's a bit personal. But that is it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your Honor, before my client speaks, I would like to say something. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
All right, Your Honor. So my client made it very clear. I mean, we had I'm gonna use names. Is that okay if I use names? All right. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Diana Ross was on a platform, at JB's platform, and Idingori came in that platform at that time, and Idingori came in that platform at that time immediately and tried to address the situation, but because it was like they said, okay, Conqueror pays for her rent. For his rent. Idingori came to address the situation, and he came and faced Diana directly and said, hey, Diana, what is going on? I'm listening, I'm hearing these and these and these and these. He was ready for it. But then Diana said, oh, wait for Wednesday. I'll provide proof. But until today, we don't have proof. But it turns out that all of it was a lie. It was just, it was accusations that was not. Naongea haraka haraka. All right, but at the end of the day, Idingori, nobody pays for his mortgage. He's an able man. He's been supporting so many people in different platforms. He's been ana gift, anapea watu unga. Like Idingori is known for supporting people a lot in this platform. So it's not something that is questionable to say that Idingori is being paid mortgage for. Idingori is an able man. So that's why today we are here, that we just want to see that proof that, because they couldn't provide the proof and they kept saying Wednesday, because so Wednesday, that means, you cook up any proof, but Idingori was ready. And so what was so hard about just providing that proof?
Thank you for this.
Your Honor, if I may say, can call me wherever. Can she actually mute whatever is going on, like the sounds? Can she actually do something about them because they're actually interfering with whatever she's saying, please?
Yeah. Calm in the storm. We couldn't also get you clearly because of the ringtones and messages coming in. I hope they are messages of Christmas, gifts. We wish you luck. But it is a natural thing for a court section to turn emotional, especially because the judge sitting and presiding on this court is someone who holds humanity very, very high in my life. Nitauliza swali kwa counsel ama nitaweka kwa akili zenyu. Sitaki mtu anijibu saizi, but niulize tu, sisi ni watu wakubwa na tukiwa tumekaa hapa tumeshindwa kabisa kufanya chochote about Diana Ross. We are not against the platform. We are not against the platform. She's Diana Ross and she should be a brand by now. But when the platform is being used to target our popular people or good wishers, gifters, I think we can go beyond these TikTok law courts. For me, I think and I believe we look into that when we are giving out our ruling and when we are discussing this. Because now I want to please ask the counsel, whatever your side will be, please understand we are dealing with victims here, not just plaintiffs. And so we are going to be very calm, allow them to speak one by one. And when you're cross-examining someone, please exercise maturity and recognition that you're dealing with people who are emotionally damaged. Let's not waste further time. Mr. Idingori, please take the mic. I've heard about you. I have not met you personally or encounter one of the lives where you are doing your noble, donation and gifting. But I'm happy to meet you. I'm happy to hear positive things about you at first sight. But I also want to hear from you. Give us a small insight about you as a person, your personality, who you are, and then proceed with your complaint, because at the end of the day, we have to get somewhere today.
Okay, thank you, Honor. So, as for me, I'm a very calm person, and most of the time you'll find me on my platform. So I always have my people there. Can you hear me? You've muted. Yeah. So
yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Yes. So most of the time you'll get me on my platform. So I have my people there, and I also have I have a small foundation that I also support single mothers. So that is what I do. So at this particular time, I was actually on my platform and I actually got some news that someone by the name Diana Rose said that someone was paying my mortgage. So when I heard that, I had that recording, then I had to look for her. So when actually, I think she was at JB. JB's platform. So I went there and I found her there. And I asked her what she said about me. And she said that she had all the evidences that this particular person is paying my mortgage. So when I approached her, she said that she's at work at the moment, but she's going.
One minute, Ms. Idigori, 1 minute. I'm sorry to cut you short. I'm still with you. Please, that is why when I give your mic, when you want to speak to the court, please also begin. It is very important to begin with also telling us the person you've brought here in court. Who is she? How are you related? Do you know at a closer range? What is the relationship between you and Diana?
Diana is just she's actually just a friend of mine here on TikTok, and I've been going to her platform. She has come to my platform several times, and I have never had any issues with her. So she's just a TikTok friend.
So apart from TikTok, at no point in your life you have met her in person?
Never.
All right. Proceed.
Yes. So when I went there to at JB's platform, and I asked about what she said yes, she said that statement, and she had evidence. So when I asked her to provide the evidence, she told me that she's going to bring the evidence on Wednesday, and she cannot provide that evidence on someone else's platform. So she said she's going to open a live on Wednesday, of which it was, I think, last week, and she's going to come with those evidences. So I was very patient when I went at JB's platform. I never harassed her. I just asked her about what she said. Then she said she had all the evidences. So when we waited until Wednesday, and on Wednesday, when I actually went there, she was on live, and so I think that most of the people here actually were there, and they were actually waiting for those receipts. But unfortunately, she didn't provide those evidences. So for me, actually, I was actually falsely accused by her, of which actually it's not a good thing, and it's something that she has been doing. So actually, it is not fair to some of us, because some of us here have names to protect, and we also have families to protect. So it is also good that she respects us the way we respect her. So actually, the reason why I came here today is I'm here to urge all Kenyans who are here and who also goes to her live. I think it is about time for them to stop giving her airtime, because I think also us, we are the problem, because when we go to her platform and he maybe when you go to her platform and she starts to speak about or falsely accusing people, I think we have a lot of people who goes there and to praise her. So she thinks that she's doing the right thing. That's the problem. So as for me, I would urge all Kenyans, please, if I know we are on this platform, most of us come on this platform to have fun. Yes. So we come to have fun. We have families. We have a lot of people that are also behind us, and we also, some of us have big names to protect. So it is very, very, very bad for some of us to be using some people as content, while some of us are really falsely accused of some stuff, and it's really sometimes some stuff are really hurting. So and if there was someone that was paying my mortgage, she has nothing to do with it. As in, if someone right now is paying my mortgage, it is about me, is about that person and me. She has nothing to do about it. So for her to come and to accuse me falsely, I was really hurt, and I was really disappointed in her, because I think I personally take her as my as I can take her as I can address her as my mother. So she's actually I think she's an agent of my mother. So actually I respect her as my mother, you know. So for her to come here and start addressing or falsely accusing people, it is very wrong, and I think this thing should be stopped. And also Kenyans should stop giving her airtime, because I think Kenyans are also supporting her when she's pouring that tea, you know. So that is only my request, Your Honor.
Thank you so much for that. I'm still on you. I know some people might be itchy, but it is only fair to listen to him. Like I said, give him time, as well as it is my routine to cross-examine first before the council cross-examine, because I come in TikTok newly. I've not been here, so it's better that I understand some few things from him. Now, I wanted to ask you 3 questions. You've given us the relationship that you have with Diana Ross, which you have said it's a platonic relationship that is only existing in TikTok. Aside from TikTok, you do not come in contact with this lady, so there is no way she has any private information of you apart from this TikTok. Thank you for that insight. This is very relevant. As well as I want to ask you, you've given us how you are related to Diana Ross. How are you related to Conqueror, who I understand was the one, allegedly said to have been paying your mortgage? How are you related with Conqueror? Do you know her at a personal level? What's the relationship here?
Okay, thank you. So Conqueror is she's a good friend of mine. Actually, we used to chill on the same platform before, but then I left the platform, and nowadays most of the time you'll get me at my place. But we still talk, and we still support each other, just like any other person here on TikTok. So even her, she was surprised when she heard about the allegations. And yes, and actually Diana, when Diana came, I think she was at someone else's platform. She said that if I have problem, I need to go and contact Conqueror, and if Conqueror comes live and say it is not true, she will she will not come with those evidences, you know. And Conqueror, actually, I think after one day Conqueror came live, and actually she explained it very well, and also she said that Diana Rose was accusing her falsely. So you see here, Diana Rose has accused 2 people. He has accused Conqueror, and he has accused myself, of which we were falsely accused by this same person. I don't know if it's content or it's I don't know what, but it is affecting some of us, because some of us have families, some of us have names to protect. So it is good for her to know that, and it is good that you brought this case here today, so that I think some of us or all of us can know what kind of person this person is. Because most of the time, I think what she's been saying is just content, and through that content, she's been hurting a lot of people.
I understand, and I appreciate that you are a gentleman who can really express yourself. I'm having a good time listening to you, and I know the emotions in the comment sections, they are also with me, that this gentleman here is very, very express, is very, very bold. Now, focus on answering me these questions. Are you married? I'm sorry to ask that. Are you in a relationship? Are you married?
I'm in a relationship.
You're in a relationship with someone else, right? And I'll tell you the relevance of that. So my next question was, you didn't answer me what I was looking for. This lady called a Conqueror. Have you ever been in physical contact with each other?
No, physical contact, no, because she actually live in
we all have friends on WhatsApp, on TikTok that we talk to, even on phone calls every day, right?
Yes.
All right. Have you taken any legal, before you answer that, with Diana Ross, having given this information out in the public, right, which I understand really was emotionally triggering to you, and you still reached out to her, and she still told you she has evidence, but she wishes not to, give you, but give the public, obviously confronting you, in other words, that she wants to really damage that reputation and serve that team. How did this affect you? Because you said you have a foundation. How did people see you later? How has been life after this information is outside?
Thank you, Hannah. I think the problem is when this lady speaks, or when she opens her account and serves this the so-called tea. The problem is that a lot of Kenyans go there. A lot of Kenyans go there to listen to what she's saying, and I think maybe I can say maybe 70-80% believe on what she's saying. So for me, I think she tarnished my name. So she tarnished my name for those people who didn't know who Idingori is. So I can say, but I have a very strong team that believes in me and knew that the story was cooked, and I was also falsely accused. So I really have a strong team behind me, and I can tell you that everyone who had that story was behind me. And they were like, you need to take action. As in, everybody was behind me. So I think here on TikTok, I think everybody knows who Idingori is and what I've been doing. I've been supporting a lot of people, and I have not by any day, any time asked for someone to support me. Those people that I support those people through my own pocket, and I also have a foundation that I have a few people that supports me, and those people knows very well that I'm a straightforward person, and I don't do those kind of stuff that this lady accused me about.
Your Honor, may I interrupt if that's okay? I want to give up my duties today as the prosecutor and give them to Goldie, because this entire session is very, very, very difficult for me, because I have gone through a lot in the hands of Diana Ross, and it seems as though the past 3 years I have been fighting. Allow me to give up my duties as the prosecutor, and if you can hear our stories, I think that is all we need to do. Just tell you why we had to fight so hard. I think it's necessary that you listen to us, if that's okay.
That's very okay.
Because for someone like me, it's like I'm not getting out of it anytime soon. I'm not getting out of it. Yeah.
I understand that. I respect that, humble request. Like I said when I started, it is also difficult for me to know that people are out there. I don't know what has been happening on TikTok. You people are telling me a story as a baby. I'm now as a baby, and sitting here as Judge Black Cinderella. For people who know me from Instagram, I wish I didn't come on TikTok. I wish I was contacted, professionally on Instagram, and I would have been able to do something. Regardless, there is no lateness in this, in this nature of accusation. Madam Prosecutor, please take a moment to drink cold water. I understand emotions are going to be high. Comment section, please. You are listening to these people. I'm not viewing them as plaintiffs or complainants. I'm viewing people who are injured here. And so it is only best that we proceed with decorum, we proceed with humanity, we also proceed with maturity while we are commenting and also listening to them. So Madam Goldie, thank you so much. For now, I do give you, with the powers vested on me to control whatever happens in the courtroom, the mandate to pick up the responsibility on behalf of our prosecutor. As I understand, she is also coming in as the fourth plaintiff in this case, and we appreciate that, and thank you so much, Goldie. Apart from that, Mr. Idigori, I have a question for you. So I understood that some people later saw you in a different way, that they have always seen you here on TikTok, but you have a team that could still believe in you or could still overlook this, information that came to the public. If I understand well, Diana seems to be investigating you and sourcing out for evidence that could potentially, bring you down, destroy your name, and reduce the way the society sees you, right? So have you taken any legal steps towards this lady? Because for me, I feel that, number one, cease and desist order from a qualified and a certified lawyer is just 5,000 shillings, and sometimes you could pay, if you have a good connection, you could pay 3,000 Kenyan shillings to serve this lady, and it can be served in electronic way, given the fact that she is not in Kenya. And right about now in Kenya, we have also been included a charge of computer misuse and cyberbullying, which is criminal. It is criminal now, and this lady can be handled by transnational organized crimes unit, even if she's in America. Have you taken any decision about it?
I have not taken any decisions, and I'm not going to take any action, but I will just tell her that I will just like to tell her to keep away from me, because I don't have that time. I have so many things to do. I have a lot of work to do. I have so many things to do. So I don't have her time. So I was just urging her to stop it, because it's not only for me, but for everyone else. As in as much as she's doing content, she should know what she's saying or whom she's addressing, because to some people, I know, for me, maybe I'm a calm person, I don't want to do anything to her, but she should stop it.
So ombi lako kuu ni kwamba yeye akuache, na pia wa Kenya. Kuna jambo umeomba wa Kenya pale.
Yes.
Umeomba wa Kenya waache kumpa that audience, which we understand it's not gonna happen, right? But umeelezea kwamba Kenyans are the ones, enabling this lady to feel relevant, to step on people's reputation here on TikTok for her own selfish gain, right?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else you wish to say? I do not wish to take words out of your mouth.
No, I would like maybe if the prosecutor can maybe play the recordings that she accused me about. I think it would be better if everyone could listen to the recordings.
Yes, I was coming to that, and I understand Senior Counsel Mhatsi, you would want to say something, but please hold back. Let us listen to the audios, and thank you, Mr. Idigori, for giving us the chance to also listen to this. I'm listening to it for the first time. Goldie, please.
Just a moment, if I may interfere you. Yes. Yahona, I want to give you a picture of what this D is like.
Yes.
D has accused me of using false identity in the UK. I'm a teacher in the UK. She has accused me of actually murdering somebody in Kenya, and that I actually took off to the UK. I'm using false identity in the UK. Now, I would like you to think about it, and because there are lots of things gonna come, or lots of information will be coming, but I've given you a picture of what she's capable of. Thank you, Your Honor.
For a moment, I was flabbergasted and my jaws dropped. Because to me as well, I was accused that I've committed a crime in Kenya, and I've run to hide in Uganda. When in actual, I am so shocked. I'm so shocked about that. I didn't expect it. But Mr. Idigori, you are going to unmute. Prosecutor Goldie, welcome for your first session in a court of law. Please play for us the audio where Madam Diana Rose is talking about Idigori and Conqueror.
Okay. Your Honor, I hope my mic is audible. I don't know how come. I hope we are good. Thank you. Thank you. Now I can hear you well. I think your voice was a bit. Okay, so I will be able to play recordings.
Okay.
However, Your Honor, I think some of us will, if the court will allow us, just to tell our stories, hopefully just to tell our stories with no what do you call it, with the no expectations. Someone like me, if I tell my story today,
Yes.
I will not be expecting anything from the court. I am in so much pain, and I'll be talking, from that point, Your Honor, so that you know, because when people see me, I think there's an echo. I don't know where it's coming from, but that's fine.
I'm sorry about that.
Okay, no worries. So when people see me fighting so hard, they don't understand why, they don't get it. So, and also, I think Susan is here. Susan has interacted with Diana Rose. I'm thinking if there's anyone down there who can come up and speak for Diana, please request to come up if you want to speak for Diana, because what is going on this platform, it's really, really difficult for some of us. It's really difficult. And it's ongoing. It's never stopping, Your Honor. It's not stopping. And that is the worry. That is my worry personally as LADYJ. I'm just like, when will this ever stop? Because you try to focus on your own stuff, and then maybe you're just perusing TikTok, just looking for good conversations that you can listen to. I like listening to conversations because I am a storyteller. I love telling good stories. And most people know storytellers. We also are very good listeners. We love listening. We love listening to people's stories. We love listening to conversations. We love, getting into people's shoes, trying to understand them, their origins, their struggles. It's just part of being a storyteller. I'm someone who has taught teachers. I've trained teachers on how to use storytelling as a teaching method. So I'm a big storyteller. Now, you are going through TikTok and just listening to people's stories, going from live to live. Some of the smallest lives have the most exciting narrations, the most exciting stories. So you'll be there on a very small live, listening to a story, and then you drop on another live and you realize that, oh my God, it is Diana Rose, and she is coming with new stories again about you. And you don't know how to deal with it because you are hoping that having focused fully on your content, someone like me, I've literally been able to, remove myself from the toxicity of TikTok. I don't know how I've done it, but it seems as though finally Mungu amenitoa kwa hiyo. So I'm really, really grateful for that. So, and then you listen in, kidogo tu, and you realize, oh my God, new lies being said again about you, and you don't know how to deal with them, because you're strong. People see you as a strong person. They don't realize the damage that this person has done on you. And the person boldly says, right now she says it so boldly, like that she is just one person that she bullied on Facebook so much mpaka huyo mtu karibu ajiue. Ati hapa TikTok ajabuli watu. And then you are there sitting hoping it's someone else, that someone else suffered more bullying than you. And then you realize it is you. You know, she says, I bullied Jacqueline Ombewa so bad on Facebook. It got to a point that I thought she was going to kill herself. And I had to stop. I had to retreat. And she's boldly saying this on TikTok. She's boldly saying this on TikTok. And you're just wondering, why are TikTokers not questioning this? Why are they not questioning this? Why is this okay? Your Honor, one day I had a very sick child one day. My child was so sick. My child was convulsing so terribly. The temperatures were over 40. She was so sick. I have a sick child. I have a child who lives with disability. She is registered disabled in the UK. And she struggles with very, very many conditions. And this child of mine, that day, it was in 2022, she was so sick. So I was there struggling with the child, with the sick child. And this woman was busy on another live, bullying me so severely. So recently I was looking at the video of me with my child in the ambulance. And then I'm looking at the woman in another live mocking my child's illness and suggesting that I was pretending, I was seeking attention. And then I realized that I don't know. We've gone through so much. Some of us have gone through a lot. 2 days ago, I was walking around TikTok and I find yet another live where she is. I don't know, Your Honor, if I can play that to you now or I can leave it for later. So I find about 2 days ago. And it's another set of lies about me. It's just never ending, Your Honor. I don't know when it will ever end.
Madam Lady Jacqueline, I feel that we are dealing with a reputation assassin on TikTok, right? And she uses a platform for this same story. It's always character assassinating people who are loved and popular. Now, many victims are out there living in trauma, and for her own selfish interest, the platform Mboka Ilivana, watu walikam, she is relevant, she doesn't care. For her to even say that alibuli mtu mpaka karibu mtu ajiue, and it's something of pride. It's her legacy, right? It is sad. Mimi nikikaa hapa kama judge na nasikia wacha tu nimemwachia Mungu, wacha tu niongee nitoke. I mean, where are we putting people who are going to be, next victims and next victims? People are fighting this lady on their own, and of course on your own, you do not stand any chance. There's a reason why I keep on saying on TikTok that this TikTok law courts is not the will of man, it is the will of God. Maybe there is a purpose bigger than me sitting here today as Judge Black Cinderella. But I mentioned here, I have a diploma in private detective, and people do not understand what that is or what it could mean. I will direct further, because for me, I'm sorry to say, I'm giving everyone a platform to express. Let the comment section, let Kenyans, we are Kenyans, sisi sote ni wa Kenya. Wacha wa Kenya waone roho zetu penye zinaumia. But who goes ahead? Who does something? If there's someone with the power and the resources and the connection and something and the intelligence, is it wrong if I take it out of this court? Because at this point, mimi pia nilikuwa nipitie the same thing and I was so shocked. I want to say that, Madam Prosecutor, this is where it all ends, and this is where we will never be here again about Diana Ross. Initially, when you called me about this briefing, I thought nilikuwa nakuja mambo tu za TikTok. But this is beyond, come on. Sisi wote ni watu wakubwa hapa na sisi ni wa Kenya. Mkenya mmoja haezi kaa Amerika ashinde kila mtu. The people who can handle Diana Ross is not LADYJ. It is not Indigori. It is not Judge Cinderella as Judge Cinderella on TikTok. But there are people and organizations and things, even with the UN that helped me to bring back this, Bridget and these sex trafficking victims. Na mumemwona TikTok akisema wale wasichana walikuwa wanajua kwani ni watoto. And she's aware she has a case of sex trafficking in court. Mimi, I'll not listen to this. While we are continuing to listen to this, I want to give a directive. And number one, we are going to go step by step. Idigori has not finished. Lady Jacqueline ameamuka. Lady Jacqueline ajamuka, ametokea na machozi yake. Calmness is waiting in the line. How long? Are we going to do this every day? How long? I think I will give a directive that first, let's listen to Idigori and Idigori voice, whatever voice play, and they be submitted to my WhatsApp. I know where to take them. I know where to take them. I don't want to indulge in TikTok. I won't. I know where to take them. Idigori, the only thing I'll say, sometimes tukisema tumewafahamu.
Your Honor, I beg to say something. Idigori has been a very big supporter in all these other platforms. Before he speaks, I would say that all his supporters speaks first, and then he will punch the statement when he's done, because Idigori has been.
That's why I wanted. First, we listen to this lady, this reputation assassin called Diana Ross, right? Let's listen to the audio where she spoke about Idigori and Conqueror, right? So we can get away with that and we can know what to do with that. And then we proceed with now whoever else wants to lay a complaint. But in the middle of this, I'm just letting this court know that if I can be enabled to deal with Diana Ross, I don't just deal with them on TikTok. I can do and undo sitting from America to wherever you think you are. I can do and undo, because that is exactly what my father has trained me for. With a diploma in private detective, these are the kind of jobs I need. You understand? So if I can be enabled here to do beyond TikTok law courts, I'm willing. I am very much willing, because I faced the same thing. And today I would be following you people crying in that line. But me, I don't cry. Let's proceed with the audios. And I want everyone to understand that you can do something. You can do something. I know you've been bullied. I'm dealing with victims of bullying, and you all feel that we cannot. But together, sisi wote, we can. We just
Okay, so I'm reading with the first recording, Your Honor. I'll read with the first one.
Mulijua hiyo chai? Ama mkujua? Haya. Sasa si mimi niende. Hiyo imetosha guys. Sasa wacheni nienda. Mimi ninaenda kazini. Hata sitaona mkinichamba. Nitajua tu kesho. Take care of yourselves guys. And you be good. tafadhali respect yourself, make yourself available in spaces where you are respected, and then kujiheshimu, take your gifts in spaces where the gifts deserve to be. Sawa sawa. Nawaambia hivyo pole pole. Wenye wanaomba waombe, wenye wanaombeanga Mungu waombe. Mimi sina hiyo time. Mkuwe tu sawa kabisa, take care of yourselves na mkuwe tu wazuri. Haya. Kuna ile wimbo tunafaa kutumia wale wanaitwaje? Analysis. Ani analyst ama analysis. Hebu tuweke analysis ama analyst. Dedication. Let us sing for them one song before we go.
Okay, Mimi, I did not listen. Someone just sent me a small recording.
Okay. All right. So that is so this is the first.
Wasilete content na mimi kwa sababu itakuwa mbaya manze.
I think that is, so this is now Idingori on the Anarosa's platform. Let me first of all, I do have okay, so there are two videos here, and one of them, most of them are after she had said this, after she had made the statement. So it seems as though the statement itself was not captured, but I will find it. But anyway, this is now Diana and Idingori, and they are talking on JB Kiparangoto's platform. Okay.
Wasilete content na mimi kwa sababu itakuwa mbaya manze.
I think that is not the point. I feel like you're feeling this hurt because it's not true.
Yes, it's not true.
Exactly. Because you've been exposed. No.
Because it's not true.
Hurt because mtu akikuja aseme JB na fulani siwezi feel hurt kama kuna kaukweli hapo. Nianze kukuandama upeane evidence ya ile kitu yenye najua. Like let's reason out.
It's not bad, maze. Hata mimi nikipata mtu ananipa rent, sio mbaya, but don't come and lie.
On some accusations nianze ati leta evidence na sijui kama kweli kuna evidence, kama kuna truth kwa hiyo kitu siwezi insist. Ukiona mtu ameongelelewa kitu na ana insist leta evidence, that person is so sure there is no evidence out there. Like it's common sense, it's obvious.
JB, hata kukuwa na evidence ama kutokuwa na evidence is not, for me, her having evidence or not having evidence is not even the problem. The problem is, amekuja amesema Idingori unalipiwa nyumba. Idingori is here trying to be concerned. He wants to know, like you know, and he really wants to, because it's about him. Huwezi kuja uongee juu yangu, then when I ask you, you don't want to address it, and I'm here. Why? Then why did you mention it? If she was not ready for the thing, you should have waited for Wednesday. Alete chai yote full.
5 minutes of your time. Make this person, you don't know why this person is
it's wrong.
2 a.m. asking for such, for
exactly.
look for an answer, you don't know. So something
wrong.
Thank you, baby. Unaweza ongea kitu, lakini ujue mtu anaireceive aje. Haujui hiyo kitu imemgonganisha na maybe girlfriend wake ama bibi yake vipi. I don't know about Edith's life. But I feel like for Edith to be here, anatafuta ukweli, there is no such a thing. And by the way, if I'm honest, I knew a long time ago hii story ilikuwa ni uongo, but then I had to give her a chance ndio nijue what she has to say. Because alisema akona evidence. Diana usema akona evidence. But sahi najua Diana atawaambia hamtamuniforce niseme, you know,
and that is what we are saying is wrong.
Diana ako live all the time, but amesema mpaka Wednesday. Why? Why not tomorrow, Tuesday?
Ndio nasema JB, kwa nini hakungoje hiyo Wednesday akuje na chai full asa Idingori hiyo chai full hiyo Wednesday? He's putting in
Diana akiwa na nini na chai analetaga akiwa na evidence.
Hiyo si poa. Dana ufanye vizuri next time, and remember these are also people you're dealing with. It's not even about you.
Maze na mimi nimekuwa ni maze nikimsa.
That is what I know. Watu react, mimi kuna kitu naweza niambia na sitajali. But people react differently, and sometimes consider how you are affecting this person emotionally. If you know it's a lie, not everybody can take a lie.
Exactly.
People take
maybe JB, hata maybe mtu kama Idi kuna ugonjwa ya anxiety. JB, maybe hata Idi kuna ugonjwa ya anxiety. atamake anxiety level zake ziende juu sahi because she's lying about something.
Anataka kujua ni nani huyo beste wangu wa karibu ni snake, ananiekelea vitu. Exactly. Na anataka kujua nani anamwambia jina before a judge Diana. That is why ameuliza evidence. We have those friends. Kemi is my friend. She could be spoiling my name mali kwingine. Mimi niende niulize huyo mtu, tuseme wacha nipeane mfano ya nani. Aende nisikie Idi akisema ako na nini yangu, story yangu, aenda aongee vitu kama hivi. Nitaenda pale niulize Idi, wapi evidence?
Yeah.
You know, because
okay. So Your Honor, that is on JB Kiparangoto's platform.
Akwaje sure Idi hana story.
Sorry, I'm just muted. So that is
hakuna mtu
feel like
in the comment akona ile ya ama Idigori ulisave vile alikuwa na kuongelea.
No, Your Honor, I would like to say something. And Idingori was present in that platform, and he was very patient. And Diana said, "Oh, I have to do something," and Idingori said, "Okay, I will be patient." He waited, and he waited for whatever time it took. Akangoja tu, aku ana haraka. Akangoja, and then Diana said, "Oh, he will be back. She will be back." Sorry, Diana said she will be back. As she will be back. And then Idingori alingoja, but whenever tulingoja, by the time alirudi akasema, "Oh, the evidence will be back on Wednesday." That is gonna be cooked evidence, because Idingori was very sure that he knows he pays his own mortgage, he does his own stuff, he does, like, you know, but the thing is there was no evidence. But Idingori was a very patient man, and he waited, and we all waited, but nobody came through. And then they said Wednesday. Why Wednesday? And then Wednesday came, and there was nothing that came through. So we want justice for our Idingori right now.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Before we proceed, it is obvious there is no that recordings, because there is this first recording where Diana was pouring this tea. I don't know whether we have any blogger here or anybody who has that recording, because that is the recording that has this case. It is very important. That is the case that we want to hear right now. So if you have a blogger or anybody who saved that recordings, kindly forward it to us. Thank you.
Thank you, because sasa unajua the recording Madam LADYJ imeanzia kwa Diana akiulizwa after the aftermath of what she had already said. We've not listened to what she already said. So we are going to buy time here. It is best we buy time. Madam LADYJ, please try and take your time. I know you have emotions, try and find it. Let us listen to... I am so much interested to listen to Madam M. Madam M, if you are ready to speak or you are not, just let me know so Muhatsi could go ahead and speak.
Yes, Your Honor. One thing I need you to understand is that Diana Ross, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but she suffers from bipolar. So I don't know if that will be put into perspective while actually trying to sort everything that has been put forward. But
there is calm in the storm who just let us politely knew that she
do you have proof? Because you've been you
yes,
always
Diana Ross, she actually
do you have
alive,
proof?
and she actually told
because I am about to
that she suffers from bipolar. It's not me making up a story. She actually opened her own live and told TikTokers that she suffers from bipolar.
Do you have a medical proof? Do you have a medical
I'm actually
proof
gonna
with you?
repeat this for the sake of calm. Your Honor.
And also,
Diana Ross
for
opened
the
her
sake of the
live
court,
and told TikTokers that she suffers from bipolar.
I am gonna,
I hope,
Honorable Judge,
Your Honor, you're gonna put that in mind. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor.
Honorable Judge, I have a case coming up against M. If you guys can accommodate me, I have a case against her, and I have proof that provides what you just mute. I'm not talking to you.
Your Honor, I don't know what this has to do with whatever is going on.
I'm talking to the Honorable Judge.
You got the wrong person to actually present to in court. And by the way, whatever is actually being brought in court,
We are still waiting
I
for the
hope,
staff,
Your Honor,
and
you
I
can
am
actually
also
judge from how this person reacts.
Order,
Yeah.
please.
Your judge, you can actually, I would like you to actually,
Order, please.
I'm gonna keep quiet in a minute, but Your Honor, would you
Kindly mute M, kindly. Yes, we are presenting this case and we expect decorum. When somebody is speaking, kindly let us not have anybody over talking over them. That would be kind of us, so that we can listen to everybody, and we expect nobody to speak before they are given the mic. Kindly. Thank you. The mic was on M.
Yes.
M, you can finish. Come, please be patient. You'll be given a mic so that we can hear what you have. Thank you.
with all due respect, Your Honor, I would like this live to be recorded for future reference in case there's going to be another court with regards to court hearing with regards to me and Call. So I would like this and her reaction to be actually be recorded for future reference. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, that would really benefit me. I would like this to be recorded also, so I can present this to my employer. And I would like for her to prove, because for the past 3 months I've been tested for drugs. I would like this to be recorded today, so that I can also find where she stays, where she lives, where she stays, and why she said what she said. I would like this to be recorded, this, Your Honor, for sure. And I'm recording it myself. I am recording it myself, you know. This is my career. You know, these people come on this platform. Your Honor, can I finish what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you, but I'm asking that you want it to be recorded so you can find the person. Who is she? Like the
No. I would like to be recorded so I can also follow up to find out who is she and why she's accusing me for the same. And also I will take it to my employer, because for the past 3 or 4 months I'm being tested for drugs. I'm coming out negative, and she was accusing me for doing drugs. I think she was projecting that she's doing drugs herself. So I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming it. Your Honor, I'm just assuming. No. Your Honor, let's finish with the case of Idingori, and I have a case with M myself.
Thank you.
I'm asking.
Now you can mute.
Diana Ross.
No. Somebody don't tell me now you can mute. Who is that? Who is that telling me now you can mute? Who is that? Who is that? Are you a member of the, like, who is that telling me you can mute?
Don't allow Kalmu to come like he's dictating you here. You have right to mute everyone here. Thank you.
Carl,
Start
Carl,
telling me you.
you're having a conversation with me. You said that you want this live to be recorded so that the person who said that you are taking drugs so that you can find the person and take them to the employer because you are subjected to tests.
Yes, Your Honor. My career is on the line. It's not easy. I mean, I hope you understand that. I hope you understand that. It's not a joke. See the stories at TikTok. It's not about the jokes. I came on TikTok to socialize.
Are we talking about Diana?
No, this is a different case, but I'm just saying because this person was present and they said something. So this is another case, but Lady J is aware of it. So we'll bring it to court again.
Your Honor, may I bring order in the house?
Okay, please.
So, my lord, court prosecutors, senior counsels, junior counsel, friends of the court, and everything, everyone, I salute you in the name of Jesus. I've been listening to the case in the morning. I've not talked, and Your Honor, as I had told you, me as Muhatsi Junior, it becomes very difficult for me to air my views where there is a lot of commotion, where there is a lot of noise. It becomes very difficult, and that's why you'll find me in the box, not talking, just silent and listening to what is happening, taking a lot of notes. Like up to now, I've taken a lot of notes. My book is almost full, and I'm wondering where I can start, what I can do, how it can go. So now let me say this one very fast. And then we can proceed. Your Honor, the case before us, it is somehow a very difficult case, and it is somehow a very complicated case. Let me tell you the reason. This is the reason, Your Honor. If we decide to divert our mind from ED, then we divert the case, we start talking about maybe Carl and the court prosecutor with Lady Jacqueline, it will take us a whole day. We will not reach at any point, because Your Honor, let me tell you the truth. Let us focus today on ED, and then we have a specific day that every person who has been accused or abused by the lady called Diana Ross can come and present their issues one by one. Your Honor, I want to tell you there will not be less than 100 people accused by Diana Ross. And let me tell you, it is tough. Even me myself, if I may say, like, when I joined TikTok, it's about maybe 7-8 months ago, Diana Ross attacked me, and he called me, I'm a very poor village boy. Your Honor, I don't understand if that one was in order, because
every single time this and this. So the same way, when Idingori, when I had the story of Idingori, I was so devastated because, you know, that's also a person that he has a lot to lose. So apparently we come on this social media, we interact with people, and we think, okay, you know, we interact with these people, they are our friends, this and this and this. All of a sudden, you know, they want to just make these false accusations. But then, you know, social media does not forget. It does not forget. So it paints a picture that makes us look like we are all like we crazy. Kama mimi saizi, like if you see on the comment section, kila mtu anasema, oh, Windows yetu, oh, achana na huyo nini, like, but that's not the thing. I am about to come back to court. I need to talk to the prosecutor, and I'm about to come back to court, and I need to come back to court and clear my name because, you know,
yeah, that's fine. Windows,
seriously,
that's fine.
yeah. Like, I have to everybody has to clear their name the same way that we are here to clear Idingori's name today. So we have to clear everybody's name, because you can just come here and utter words and say things that does not make sense without proof, and then unaharibia mtu jina, because as we have a lot to lose, but I'm pretty sure also Idingori has a lot to lose. He has a family, he has a life, he has a job. He's doing good for himself, you know. But then all of a sudden unapata hawa watu kwa social media wanataka kukuambia vile wanakupanga, wanakuambia nini. It's so ridiculous how you cannot even move forward about your life. Like you cannot even, you wanted to interact with people on social media and all of a sudden wanataka kukuongelesha vile wanataka kukuongelesha. So anyway, I'm gonna rest my case for now, but I am still waiting to present my case afterwards. But for now, we are here for Idingori. It was an injustice. No, you don't just utter words and say something and say, oh, okay, Wednesday, I'm going to present the evidence. Wednesday passed. Give us the evidence now. We're waiting. I'm going to mute. I want the evidence now. Because the thing is, you cannot just tarnish our client's name and not say anything and keep quiet.
Comment section.
Okay, Your Honor.
So can someone share this live with Diana Ross? Can someone please share this live? Keep on sharing. It doesn't matter if she will come at the end of the day or not. But the truth is, sisi ni wa Kenya wote. Now, if we should share this live to her, we are not bullying her, and we won't bring her in court to bully her. We want to talk to her. We are gathering here because of her, and now this court session is trying to clean her mess. It is only fair that she comes in this court. So keep on sharing the live to her. I think now tumsikize Diana Ross akiongelesha mambo ya Idingori kwa watu, and senior counsels, you'll be listening to this. Of course, I know you know what to do. Senior Lady Jacqueline, please, Madam Prosecutor, with all due respect, play the records.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I thought I was supposed to take the mic before the record.
Yes, do take the mic first, and then I'll follow.
Your Honor, I would like to say this, that the way we carry ourselves on TikTok, we might get judged. Apart from being judged by Diana Ross or being accused of things that we've not done or we are not, the way we carry ourselves on TikTok, the way we talk, we might get judged. When somebody gets accused of something, and then you, apart from that, people have already judged you. The way you speak, the way you represent yourself says a lot. And then on that note, I would like to actually say this to Indigori. Indigori, you chose the wrong person to represent yourself. We've got Pandora, we've got even Sakena, and we've got even Magda, who would have done that. But it's not my say. But I would have chosen Pandora to represent you on this. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I think it is disrespect for M to keep repeating that Idingori chose the wrong person to represent him. I think that is disrespect in front of a fellow human being. Can she please withdraw the statement?
Your Honor, I've got the right to my own opinion. I'm sorry if I've actually offended anyone.
To be honest, Your Honor, M cannot even represent anybody in any court. Like, seriously. But when I bring her to court, I have evidence, and I will have all evidence. Lady Jacqueline, I will send you all evidence. By the time we come to court, we will deal with this. This here too.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection. Calm. Can I have the mic, please? Calm. Settle down. Let me have the mic. Calm. Settle down. A minute. Calm and M. Please, with all due respect, we understand there's something going on between you two, but I need you to respect the fact that someone is here with a case to present, and it's being taken at consideration. I don't know if you're referring to us.
Sandy, we are waiting. Nobody is here. Nobody's here to
relax, Carl. Let me conclude. Can you relax? Let me conclude. Just a minute. Just relax. Just relax. Oh my goodness.
No, there is nobody
Can
here
you
for the
relax?
case.
There is nobody against you. Nobody is against you. I'm trying to tell you.
Hapana. Nilikufuata tangu kitambo ukifuruga matanzania. Saizi hakuna, tunangoja watu wakuje. Bado tunangoja watu wa kudefend, hawajakuja. So wacha kutupimia hewa. Ulikuwa umejaribu kwa Watanzania ukawashinda. Wewe wacha. Nitapelekana na wewe mbio.
You have a chance to actually
kwenda huko. Wacha
get a different representative.
No. Nitapelekana na wewe. Ulikuwa unafikiria kwani wewe ndio mkubwa wa koti? We have the honorable judge. Shut up. Motherfucker.
Okay.
Shut up.
Can I take the mic? What animalize you? Not just a minute, Mati, please, just a second. Calm. I do apologize by my judgment, and I believe naona ni kama nimeleta kabaya.
Usiingilie story ya ujui. Kila mahali unataka kuingilia. Kila mahali tu unataka kuingilia. Na unataka kujulikana, Are you chasing clouds? Kila mahali tu unaingilia. Kwa nini unataka?
Hapa tu hautatumezea pia hautatumezea hewa.
Hautatupimia hewa pia. Hautatupimia hewa pia.
It's okay, Your Honor. It's okay.
Protect me, please. May the Lord protect me.
Very okay. I think this is a fair
code. Protect you from what?
Sisi kuna kitu kila mtu anaona hapa na ninajua mnaona.
Protect me. May the Lord protect me.
No, guys, it is all the trauma of having gone.
Protect you from what? Protect you from what? Umeshida. Ulikuwa unasumbua wa Tanzania, nimekusikia. Lakini saizi wacha kierere, nyamaza. Kama ukifanya unaongelea nyamaza, wacha kierere. Sandy nyamaza, wacha kierere.
Sandy mute.
Protect you from what? What the fuck?
Calm.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm sorry. But hata ajui, anajua ajui chochote. Protect you from what? We drop kwanza, hata ujui kesi. You like protect you from what?
Utapiga watu kila mtu. Calm. Kuna kitu tunaona. I
apologize to the court, and I apologize to the prosecutor, and I am gonna mute.
Your Honor, I take the mic 1 minute, please.
We accommodate you, Calm.
Because I know Calm, Your Honor, I know Calm very well, and she is okay.
She herself to me right now. She is okay. I've seen her. Calm. Please, proceeding henceforth, Calm. Injuries are there. It's an injury. That is an injured soul. That's what defamation could do. And I love the fact that she's expressing herself. And henceforth, if we would proceed with this case, let us also learn that such things are going to, erupt. But now it is up to us to ask Calm, kwa heshima tu. Unaweza jishikilia kidogo tu tupate kale ka audio ka Diana Ross kidogo tu.
With the honor of the court, can everybody mute? I wanted to say something. Can everybody mute? I apologize to the court. I apologize, honorable judge.
You understand, Your Honor, you are being asked to mute.
Why is somebody talking over
Your Honor,
me?
do you understand that you are being asked to mute by Calm? You are being asked by Calm to mute, Your Honor.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Okay. I apologize to the court, and I apologize to the honorable judge, honorable judiciary. Let me keep my calm, because I have a lot. Wacha nitaongea initoke, lakini baadaye. So I apologize, and I respect the court. Sorry, Your Honor. I apologize. I apologize to the court, and I apologize to the yes. So later we can talk later, but vile mnaona niko na mingi ya kutoka, niongee nitoke. Anyway, but I respect the court for seriously, I respect the court, and I
Thank
apologize.
you.
And I'm gonna mute.
you,
I'm gonna
there is
mute.
a-
Even
Thank
if
you.
something hurts me, I'm gonna mute until you guys give me the mic.
Thank you. Na kuna mtu amesema kwa comments ya kwamba guys, don't forget to pay the court fines for contempt kabla mjatoka koti leo. Asante, Your Honor. Chukua mic.
Itabidi, yeah.
Consideration. Your Honor, let me say this one just a minute. Kindly, can you give a direction to M and Calmness so that they can understand this is a court and not a marketplace. Next time they are going to ask you wakirushiana maneno.
Both of you.
Yeah, exactly. Next time what yes.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Waheshimiane, Your Honor.
I'm being considerate about the the other business that might occur between you both, and but for this court now, both of you are friends to the court and standing in for Mr. Idigori, who is our main plaintiff. So aim, thank you so much. Calm, thank you so much. Each one of you, I won't say who is right, who is wrong. I understand whatever is going on, it's also another court sit down. But if there will be any disruption towards this session from either party, I'm afraid I'm going to give a fine, and yes, and it should be adhered to. So kindly, you have the first strike. Don't look for the second one.
Thank you.
Your Honor, with your permission.
Yes, please.
I was interrupted and I just wanted to clear the air because she might have taken me wrongly. But I beg she holds the mic first, not to react. As I was finishing, M mentioned, I don't know if it's M who mentioned that Idiri should look for other lawyers to stand in for him. My perspective at the end was to say, M, please don't undermine us. Muhatsi and me are here, and I believe the judge is capable, plus the prosecution is capable. We don't need other people to come and represent a client with lawyers who are available. I know some of you may attack me by saying it's fame or something, but we're looking at the judgment at the end of this all. I believe that's why this platform is here. So when you attack me because of a case I won yesterday, it was not me who won. It was the final judgment that won, and in supportive of the comment section plus other people who were there. So if the person found them were at the wrong, the person I know, wherever he is, he was not forced to take a video, but he was recommended. Kama angekuwa ni mtu mwenye akona roho chafu ama alikuwa anatupima hapa hivi, hange record, but he did the recording yesterday, which was very mindful and very respectful. So mimi sina ubaya na Watanzania. In fact, I might be closer to there, but siko close sana kwa sababu kuna mtu kwa familia yetu pia ni Msukuma. So I cannot defend something that I might be part of, but I'm born Kenyan. And mimi sijaleta enmity between Kenya na Tanzania. I was fighting for justice and I got justice together with everybody else on the platform. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for the mic.
There is a...
That's Your Honor. I would say that Sandy, with all... Sorry. Your Honor, I would like to make a comment on that. Indingori has his own personal lawyer, and that is Calm. And that's why I made that comment. Thank you.
All right, thank you that. Sandy, there is a video somewhere attacking you?
When I know, Your Honor, I know just normal inboxes, but I always ignore them. It doesn't shake me.
If there will be a video or a personal DM from the two people that were here, that will be Binti Kigoma and Binti Kigoma as such, and Mtumzima, let us know. We will request they take it down, because that will be now, you know.
Okay, Your Honor. Okay, Your Honor, but I'm okay. I can face it.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
That being said, Madam Lady Jacqueline, play the records.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'll just make a quick correction that there are two senior counsels in court, and one of them is Sandy Party. The other one is Muhatsi Jr. Those are the senior counsels in court overseeing this matter. Come in the storm is here as a friend of the court. I think that's what you call in Latin, I think it's amicus Akiri, I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's the terminology. All right. So, Your Honor, I will play a piece of evidence. It is very, very short, only a few seconds long, of when Diana Ross started the accusations on Idingori. Now, this happened on a live that she did on her platform. For anyone who wants to refer to this piece of evidence in the blogs, you will find it on Data Collector Backup 1, and you will find that she is wearing a black and red patched dress, and it is one of the recordings where it is titled Diana to release all secrets before TikTok gets banned in the USA 19th January. So it is well towards the end of that video, and Your Honor, this is what she says.
What's her name? Huyu hapa anaitwa nani huyu? Alikuwa na nini na issue na kina nani? Hebu mniandikie hapa daktari anatibu madinongoingo. Dr. Nata. Wanawake kwa hii app jamani, you guys are sad. Women are sad on this app. I feel sorry for you. And I think it's important for us as women to reflect on our characters and the spaces that we make ourselves available in. Like, guys, we need to respect ourselves. Make yourself available in spaces where you're respected. What is this desperation that we have? We cling on to people that we give money and people that have no respect for us, wanatutusi, na bado unaenda unapiga picha kuma yako unamtumia. Like, seriously? Imagine unapatia Big Daddy pesa, na bado unaenda kumpigia picha. Unapiga bado kuma yako picha, unamtumia. Unapatia mtu kama Big Daddy pesa, watu kama kina King Master, watu kama kina Berry Black, you give them your money and they have no respect for you. Seriously? Hema. Ingori amekula wanawake hapa proper. Mulijua hiyo chai? Ama mkujua? Haya. Sasa si mimi niende. Hiyo imetosha. Hema. Idingori amekula wanawake hapa proper. Mulijua hiyo chai? Ama mkujua? Haya.
Idingori anakula wanawake kwa hewa. Mimi bado ni lawyer.
Sasa wacheni niende. Mimi ninaenda kazini. Hata sitaona mkinichamba. Nitajua tu kesho.
Your Honor, so that is, I think, the beginning of the accusations. I'll play the next piece of evidence.
Ati ya kuku na chakula.
Now,
Madam Prosecutor and Your Honor, before you play the next recording, can I say something? So when somebody says that, so Idingori is in Europe, somewhere in Europe, and they're talking about ladies that are in Kenya. Wanasema Idingori anakula watu wakiwa sijui nini. Where? How? Like, you know, when we talk about this, we need proof. As we move forward, we need proof of our client akikula our watu, because, you know, you cannot just accuse our client that this and this and this are happening, and then we just keep moving forward like, oh, okay. Kama kuna kunyonga, we prove it. Kama kuna kufanya nini, we prove it, because we are very confident our client is a very honorable, respectable person. He never does this thing. So mutuoneshe hizo ni nini mnaongea. Anyway, acha ninyamaze.
Okay.
You know, you are embarrassing our client. He's a very honorable man.
Yeah. So, Your Honor, should I continue? Or do you want to take the mic 1 minute?
Yeah, continue.
All right, then. Okay. So, I do believe that after the accusations, she went on and specifically talked about Conquer, Queen of Lions, and Idingori. and apart from just him having taken money from many women. Can I now go to another heated whatever argument? Okay, thank you.
Trader, I could be wrong though.
But that is not bullying.
No, that is not bullying, absolutely. I agree.
Wacha nikwambie ati. Let me tell you. I'll give an example. There was a time yenye Pesh alikuja kwa platform yangu, akajaribu kuaddress JB kwa platform yangu. I dropped Pesh. I didn't allow it. Because alikuja pale na matusi akajaribu kuaddress JB. That is also my platform. It can also choose to allow Pesh to continue addressing JB, but I didn't. The reason why I didn't is because JB is my friend.
Absolutely. So it's about protecting someone that is closer to you.
Watu wenye walikuwa wanajaribu kutusi JB kwa platform yangu, kwa comment section, walikuwa blocked and muted. Because I don't tolerate that. It doesn't matter. Hata kama alikuwa amekuja, because tulikuwa tuna have conversation pamoja na wanawake wengine, na walikuwa wanaongelelea issues zingine kwa hii historia ya MC CRIES. Na huyu nani akakuja, Pesh akakuja, badala ya kuconcentrate on the issue, akaanza kuleta storia
position, and that's exactly what you're talking about.
Sawa.
She probably does not want
let's talk about what we needed to talk about.
Yeah.
Now that she has dropped,
yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah. So there's something I want to clear. This is a general thing. Usually on this app, there's a way people relate. That there are platforms you feel you are safe. That applies to most of us. There are places if I go to, you expect some level of protection, loyalty, and people cannot pretend.
I
remember you told me at work.
Your Honor, that one, she does not mention Idingori, but this was in response to JB having hosted Idingori, where Idingori said he required proof. Okay, so a day later, this is what Diana Ross said.
Oje, ukaamua ati unajaribu kunitroll na wanawake. Mimi Diana, no man can troll me. And so no man...
I'm leaving TikTok. So she says, I'm bringing this evidence by Wednesday, and she knows that of course Wednesday in a Caribbean atasema, oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna leave TikTok for a few days, and then after the Wednesday has passed, she will then come back. Okay, so she'll use immigration, she will then use the police. She uses the police a lot, so she'll call the police, pay them money to arrest you. Okay, she'll also use the courts. So for me, she tried using the police, it did not work. She ended up arresting Dula, who is one of the young boys that was working with me to build our school. Okay, so she could not get me, so she arrested somebody, another TikToker, and then of course she then took me to court. Now during the court process, you realize very quickly that she did not really intend to take you to court. She was using that as a tactic of bullying, because she never presents any evidence. She never presents any documents that the court can actually use to pursue the case. So, for instance, in my case, the lawyer was looking at the case, the entire case, and the lawyer was feeling sad for this woman because it's like she had spent so much money to bully me, and yet there was absolutely no case. It was. I actually also listened to that and I was hoping it was somebody else, because personally I went through the worst kind of bullying in the hands of Diana Ross. But then, of course, she confirmed a few days later that it was me. However, I must say that the way that I defeated, I got out of Diana's bullying was merely to post her videos of her bullying me. And that is what actually chased her away from me, from Facebook, until, of course, she came looking for me on TikTok. So she followed me. The reason she's on TikTok right now is because of me. She followed me here to continue the bullying, yes.
So apart from her being a bully, she's actually a sadist who is expecting somebody to actually commit suicide because she bullied her.
I think this is the part where I'm interested more in this aim. Thank you for bringing it up. So, Lady Jacqueline, you had requested this court to come in as also a plaintiff. And it's a lot. Madam Goldie, sometime even the judge, you just do not have, the right words to say, number one. And number two, I'm allowed to call my counsel to approach the bench because being in a court, we are also learned friends and we advise ourselves. I feel that the senior counsel is all this. I'll start with Madam Goldie. Madam Goldie, please take the mic and talk. It allows my brain to take a break.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Obvious, this we are dealing with the a narcissist who attacks but ends up playing a victim. Obviously, from what we have heard, we are not new in Jerusalem. She targets young men and women who are loved and are popular on this platform. Those victims, her targets are young men and women who have big platforms, who are trying to look for a space in TikTok. They are doing something for themselves, which is making them popular. And in most cases, they have numbers because they are loved because of what they are doing. So I think and believe that she takes advantage of being in America. She's very fluent in talking. She can victimize. And as we have heard, obviously we have a lot of victims in TikTok. We have a lot of them, people who are hurting. They are hurting, but they are like in Dingori, who have already given up. They don't have anywhere to go. They don't know what to do because people give her hearing, although they don't believe her, because at the end of the day, she doesn't give any victim. She doesn't give any evidence, not victim, sorry. So I think because of this, I don't know how we are going to approach this issue so that these people can get justice. There are so many. There are so many. And they don't have the guts to come. They don't want to open their wounds by coming to this platform to give out their stories. As I said, some of the victims are very popular because of what they are doing. And as a result of this, their character assassination by this, by accused, some of them have lost confidence in public. And maybe because of what they are doing, people have shied away from them. So the damage is big. It is so big. As you can hear from Ndingori, this is somebody who has no relationship with her, with him. But what she has alleged about Ndingori, obvious even from one of the recordings that we have heard, although we have not heard the first recording that has this case, but there is a recording from somebody who is saying whatever she has accused Ndingori of could even affect his family. Maybe in that case, there is this assumption maybe Ndingori is married, but he has told us he is not. But he could be having relatives here. And this accusation has affected him in one way or another. So the accused is one person who is in everybody's business. So I don't know how this court will give people justice. Even if not that justice, at least they feel that they should have that. This court should give them confidence so that they can enjoy this platform. They have a right to be in this platform and enjoy without interference of this narcissist. Thank you.
All councils have approached the bench, but the reason why you approached the bench is because this session is for councils to also advise the judge, and the judge also advise the councils. And I love the insight that Madam Goldie has presented. I just felt like I need to tell people what Madam Goldie has said. If it is a lawyer and Diana Ross is standing there in the Kizibani, and she is a lawyer, and she has just put these words in front of a law court, Diana Ross is not looking for a compensation or fine. It's a straight jail term. Thank you for that. I believe the public are learning about this. The mic is gonna go to Sandy, and then it's gonna go to Muhatsi. But before Sandy, you speak, I want to ask, or we'll do the poll later. Sandy, please speak.
Thank you, Your Honor, for giving me the mic. Okay. Your Honor, I want to say that I'm taking more of concern for this to be a matter of something worse than what we think of. Might it be a possibility we are dealing with a sick woman and we don't know? Just my own point of view. I'll take it back if it's wrong. Because from the voice notes I've had and from what M is saying, huyu ni mtu anafurahia watu wakiumia. Might something be affecting her to be triggered to be doing things to people yenye anapata furaha with? Has anyone gotten into consideration that this lady might not be well? I am sorry for this, Diana Rose, you might attack me, but if this is the situation, whatever you're doing is not the right thing to do. Everybody is a human being like you. And I believe deep down there in your heart, kuna ule uzuri wako, hauna ubaya sana. But Kenya nataka you agree na mimi here is you're hurting a lot of people. And I might say this because of my judgment according to what I've heard. I don't know you in person, but to me, you're causing a lot of damage to so many people. And to my judge, could you put this to consideration as even when you're making this final judgment? This lady, muweke tu kwa a bracket of question marks. Might we be dealing with a sick person na hatujui? Because this is very serious. I just need you to put into consideration that, please, Your Honor. Thank you.
I've heard you. I know Senior Counsel Muhatsi, you're going to say something, or Aim, you're also going to say something in response to that.
Okay.
I felt like saying, Sandy, you see, whether it is a sick person or not, unfortunately, the law is law and it is not sentiments. If she's sick, she should be put away for so long, because obviously, given that it should play, it should play also for the best interest of her not to be on social media, because now you see, kama ni mgonjwa, na sisi anatutusi, na sisi pia tunamtusi. Unaona pia sisi tunachangia kwa hiyo ugonjwa. So kwa manufaa yake binafsi, she should be put away. Now that is where a law court can decide to put her in a mental or whatever, or to do something about her being on social media space, because not only is it not good for us, it's also good for herself. So we are going to, I love this counsel so much. It's so mature. The argument is so mature. Em, you're going to respond?
I would like to add something onto that. As in, apart from that, she got these premonitions about death.
She has
premonition, as in, or maybe what she's hoping
just
for.
allow people to talk, please. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
no yeah. We asked Goldie, Madam Prosecutor asked Goldie to mute for a little bit.
She got this premonition. I don't know if what she sees or what she assumes she's seeing. She's predicted that people are going to die. The last person that I've heard yesterday was this young girl called Nanti, a disturbed girl, and she's in Mombasa. She has predicted, or she said that this girl is going to die. She said that Rachel's family, there's going to be death in that family. She said that Cindy's going to die. She said a lot of people, she comes out with these, I don't know if it's premonition or what she's just dreaming of, or I think she's a very disturbed person, because I would say I'll never wake up in the morning and tell TikTokers that this person is going to die, the other person is going to die, and 5 people are going to die. So I'm just saying this just to let you know what's going on with this person. Yeah, it's a bit too much to handle, to be honest.
Can I speak? Can I have a mic, please?
Goldie, keep it short, because
yeah,
please.
I don't, okay, adding on what Emma said, because that is, I wanted to interject. My question is, if she is sick as we claim she is, why is it that she targets a particular people who have big platform, who are loved, and who are popular? Why is it that those are which type of sickness is that selects people? Because the people who are hurting right now are young men and women who are doing something in TikTok. So that was my take. If she's sick, why is she targeting a particular people?
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.